Welcome back. Our sponsors at Sana Health and Wellness have everything you need for your short and long-term physical health needs. And here to tell us all about it are one of the founders, Rachel Clark. Thanks so much for coming in today, Rachel.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. I'd love it if you could start off by telling us about Sana and some of the things that you have to offer there.
Yes, so Sana is a physical therapy practice, and we specialize in orthopedic, pelvic health, and neuromuscular physical therapy. We also integrate Pilates-based rehabilitation that I'll talk about in a little bit, and we also offer a Pilates studio in-house. So we do private and group classes. We have all of the pieces of equipment to use, and we have massage therapy as well, and we have a registered dietitian nutritionist with us too.
Nice. Okay, let's get into that Pilates-based rehabilitation because this is something that's not new as a practice, but pretty relatively new in the Western New York area. So explain to us what it is.
Yeah, so Pilates-based rehab is taken from Pilates, the basis of Pilates, but it's integrated into injuries, pathologies, and overcoming that. So as physical therapists, we utilize those techniques to improve your spine health, your posture, really any joint in your body we can use Pilates for. And what's special about it is it really is like a full body rehabilitation. So we don't just look at the movement of the shoulder, we look at like the movement of the shoulder while we incorporate the core, while we incorporate standing postures and positions, so it's very functional.
And what are some of the benefits of doing Pilates-based rehabilitation?
Yes, so improved spinal health. There's a big emphasis on the core. So using those endurance muscles that are type 2 muscles that allow us to kind of sit well throughout the day, stand well, perform movements correctly, correct biomechanics when we're moving and so forth. It really looks at that full body like we discussed. There's breath component, there's a flexibility component to it as well, so it's so good as we age. It looks at strengthening muscles in elongated positions, which is very healthy for our connective tissue and tendons. So many benefits. We can also use the equipment to provide support to the body, so it makes things easier to do, and then we can change things around and make it more strength or sports performance based. So it really has so many offerings.
And it seems like it's a great thing to do that has a wide range for everyone. Even in the video that we saw of your studio, we saw people of all ages participating, which is wonderful.
Yeah, so our level 1 class is probably one of our most popular classes, and that happens 8 times a week at least and growing, and it's usually full. And it really looks at it. A lot of those people that are in those classes have had maybe an injury in the past. They've been a physical therapy patient in the past, and they're looking for a place that is very comfortable for their body, and at level 1 is that place. But we also have like intermediate and advanced classes. We have specialty classes too that go on. So we have run a series for Pilates for golfers. Right now we're running a prenatal Pilates series that is very popular as well because we do pelvic health at Sana too, and so forth. We have a little prevention group going now that is a hybrid of Pilates, and PTs oversee it to get our young athletes, as we're parents, mothers of young athletes. So we really know how important form is to making sure they're not injured in these sports.
Let's talk a little bit about how you take insurance, which is a big part of what I think makes you guys so special with this special type of therapy.
Yeah, so we are one-on-one for an hour with a doctor of physical therapy. We don't use aides or assistants, so it's newer in this area to kind of have that model, but it is kind of where I think physical therapy is going and where it has been in my past experience, and my partner's Bryn's, who also is part owner of Sana. And so we make sure it's quality driven. So the one-on-one an hour with your doctor of physical therapy is very important to us. So you will always be with one of us for that hour. You're not going to be tossed around, and I'm not going to be treating like 4 other people, 3 other people, 2 other people at once. So we also can do manual therapy, modalities. We specialize in pelvic
Pelvic
health.
health. Yeah, the
Yes.
pelvic floor physical therapy is a
Yes.
big one. It's amazing for expectant mothers, for people, postnatal, and then also anyone with focusing on your pelvic floor. That's something that we're learning now is so important, and it can make a world of a difference in our physical health, right?
Yes, and we have 4 physical therapists that specialize in pelvic health. We're pelvic floor physical therapists. We've got additional training besides our graduate degree in that. I think it should be standard of care for all women going through pregnancy, pre and postnatal, and it is very important. And we are the experts in the muscles and the muscles in our pelvis. Internal and external. So, yes. So we service the
People with pregnancy,
yes,
post-pregnancy.
but then those that are suffering from pelvic pain as well, and those that are maybe experiencing prolapse, incontinence, and I do want to note that we also treat men with pelvic floor disorders as well. And getting back to that insurance question, we are in network with Medicare, and the Medicare Advantage PPO plans, and we are out of network with the commercial insurances. But we verify, we do in-house billing, so we'll verify your insurance before you come to let you know what the cost would be.
Rachel, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about everything that you have to offer. Viewers, if you would like more information on how our sponsors at Sana Physical Therapy can help you, just visit sanahealthandwellness.com. And thanks again for coming in.
Oh, thank you so much.